we need to talk about CoryKenshin. In case you didn't know, huge gaming YouTuber CoryKenshin has been called out by his ex-girlfriend for some serious allegations, which include mental abuse, manipulation, love bombing, and gaslighting. A series of TikToks were posted by her account last night called Panda Ninja XX, and she talks about her relationship with Cory, and it gets deep. So it starts out with Dear CoryxKenshin. I didn't want to do this, but I don't owe you my silence anymore. There's no clean way to start. Just a familiar weight in my chest. While the whole world kept applauding someone who never showed up for me. I was never part of your world publicly. You made sure I stayed close, just far enough to be invisible. Your followers eat up the whole man of faith image you push, but faith without basic decency isn't faith. It's branding. And then she says this, when I met you, I was at the lowest point of my life. I was still healing. She had TNBC cancer, which is a very aggressive form of cancer. So you ghosted me, not because you were confused, but to teach me a lesson. You made me feel like I had to shrink just to earn a reply. Every move was calculated, even if I couldn't see it back then. Anytime I tried to speak up, you twisted it into something wrong with me. And while I sat alone, replaying every word, breaking myself apart just trying to make sense of it, they were out here calling you a positive role model. So she's claiming that CoryKenshin's image is BS, what he showed her in the relationship. You treated my body, my heart, my time like they were things you could shelve and retrieve whenever it suited you. And you made sure your absence cut deeper than your presence ever comforted. And the worst part, that kind of damage takes effort. So congratulations. So this is part one. Let's skip a little bit more. So yeah, so they gave her, flowers, candy, a teddy bear one day, and a card, and it felt real. She said, "The way I felt about you is real. You are so wonderful, so kind. So gentle and kind. Not to mention sexy. I miss you and hope this brings a big old smile on that pretty face." /C. It felt like maybe finally something was different. For a split second, I let it crack my armor. I let myself believe you, and then, boom. The next day, someone told her that they saw him in California with another girl. So she already knew he was going to California, but she didn't know who he was going with. And that's how it always was. She never knew anything about him like that. But yeah. Now, let's go to part two. So part two, where it gets worse. So, and then came the Xbox messages. All right. Okay, so what's up? You still seeing someone? Why do you ask? I'm trying to F your life up some more. What? What? That was a joke. Jeez, lol. I was just asking. Never heard you curse before. That's why it threw me off. Like it was funny again. Like it was cute. As if the pain you caused the first time wasn't real. The confusion, the trauma, the effing aftermath. All just a joke now that you were bored again. My chest locked up. I wasn't even surprised. Just furious you still had the audacity to crawl back in like you were welcome. Yeah, look at these messages. Look at these messages, man. This is actually sad. Man, this is actually very messed up. How do you do this to somebody, bro? Like she had TNBC, survived SA. This is really, really messed up. So part 3 takes another turn as she reveals she was contacted by someone named N who tells her that there are other victims who have been abused by CoryKenshin. And man, already this sounds crazy. So she was on Xbox, someone messaged her, they I think followed her or something like that. And and she finds out that there are more victims to this. There's also a strange video of the couple where Cory says something a little bit weird. And yeah, he could be joking, but who jokes like this? Who jokes like this on video? Like that's kind of weird. But here's the video I'm talking about.
I'm still on.
I'm still on.
Then I woke up again and it was off.
Did you watch me sleep?
Hmm?
Did you watch me sleep?
Yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep too.
What?
I'm sorry. I just got this fetish that I do. You know.
What?
I didn't hurt you. You're good, right?
What'd you do, Cory?
Just don't worry about it.
Cory?
Good.
Cory, what did you do?
Do nothing. Look, this came right in my face. I didn't do anything.
He did something, and I'm gonna find out on the next episode of No, I'm in the
Dragon Ball Z, where you going with this?
But yeah, she posted a picture of them on her TikTok, and that's about it from her part. But yeah, as someone who has watched CoryxKenshin for years, this is the first time I've seen anything like this with him. First of all, she is brave to come out and tell her story because it has to be difficult to keep your story in for so long. But Cory must tell his side of the story quickly because running away will only make things worse as it has been spread further already. But we'll see what happens with this. Like I said earlier, the full TikToks are linked below for you to view on your own. I didn't get into everything in each slide because that's a lot of reading, but that's what you get to see on your own. But yes, yeah, that's it for this one, y'all. Comment down below your thoughts, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.